We're incredibly excited about Outlander's 8th season and believe it could be the finest one yet. Stick with us until the conclusion of this video as we'll explain exactly why and how. We'll delve into details like the conclusion of the 7th season's 8th episode. Plus, we'll explore how that installment sets up the second part of the season. While we're at it, we'll also examine why Diana Gabaldon has stated the final season will diverge from the novels. So, let's dive into everything we know about Season 8 and what's on the horizon. To begin, while Caitriona, Balfe, and Heughan prepare for the series' conclusion, we still have a significant journey ahead. The 8th season will conclude Outlander's epic saga, but there's still some waiting before we reach that point. The second part of the 7th season is scheduled to debut on Friday, November 22nd of this year, with Season 8 arriving afterward. So even though the primary series is concluding, we will still have more adventures with Jamie and Claire to enjoy for at least another year or so. Additionally, it's not just the primary show that's drawing to a close. The Outlander universe is expanding with a prequel spin-off called Outlander, Blood of My Blood. This forthcoming series will dive into the love stories of Jamie's parents in 18th century Scotland and Claire's parents during World War I in England. Although Jamie and Claire won't appear just yet, the prequel will explore the world that led to their tale and reveal some fascinating origins. So, even as the main series nears its end, the Outlander saga is far from finished. Recently, we also witnessed a poignant moment from Outlander as Caitriona, Balfe, and Heughan shared photos from their final table read for the series. Balfe and Heughan, who have portrayed Claire and Jamie since the show's launch in 2014, will reprise their iconic roles one final time in Season 8. Heughan took to Instagram to share the memorable occasion with his followers, posting 3 photos: a selfie with Balfe at their table read, a scenic shot of him on location with stunning water in the background, and a close-up of an Outlander script page with the episode title obscured. His caption read, "Final read-through. Final block. Final season." Balfe also shared her own tribute to the show in an Instagram reel, posting a short video capturing moments from the table read and behind-the-scenes interactions. Her caption was full of heartfelt gratitude, acknowledging the cast, crew, and fans while reflecting on the show's incredible journey, spanning 11 years and 101 episodes. Meanwhile, we've also heard from the author herself about what to anticipate from Outlander Season 8. Diana Gabaldon has confirmed that the show's concluding season will have a different ending than her book series, sharing some intriguing insights about how things will wrap up. Outlander's 8th season is set to serve as the grand finale of the beloved historical fantasy drama, bringing Claire and Jamie's epic romance to a close. Gabaldon took to her Facebook fan page to clarify the show's direction, revealing that the final season will diverge significantly from the books, with just 10 episodes to cover material from 3 books, including the unpublished 10th novel. It's impossible for the show to fully adapt all the content as it appears in the novels. Gabaldon pointed out that while the series has typically adapted about 10% of a book per season, cramming around 1.2 million words into 10 episodes is a considerable challenge. This means the show will need to selectively choose the most important scenes and plot lines to create a conclusion that makes sense within its limited runtime. Gabaldon shared, "There's only so much I can reveal about the show, but what I can say is that it won't resemble the ending of the book series heading into Season 8. The showrunners have only 10 episodes, compared to 16 in Season 1, and are dealing with material from 3 whole books. Season 7 concludes around the events of an echo in the bone, leaving written in my own heart's blood, go tell the bees that I am gone, and the 10th book largely untouched." Gabaldon expressed her hope that viewers will enjoy both versions. It's clear that while the TV adaptation will carve its own path, Gabaldon is optimistic that fans will find satisfaction in both the show's and the novel's conclusions. So, while we've gotten Gabaldon's perspective on what's coming, there's a bit of a twist. Gabaldon has confirmed that many elements from the upcoming 10th novel won't make it into the show, meaning the final episodes of Outlander will likely skip over much of the content from the unreleased book. This change introduces some unpredictability, as the show has typically followed the novels quite closely, with 3 books of content remaining. The series will need to focus on the most critical storylines and adapt them in a way that delivers a satisfying conclusion. Season 7's first part concluded midway through the events of An Echo in the Bone, so it's expected that Part 2 will heavily explore this novel. Although some elements from later books may be introduced, Season 8 will likely forge its own path while incorporating essential elements from Gabaldon's later works, meaning the final season may differ significantly from the book series. Conclusion: the good news is that the show will still draw inspiration from the novels, so fans can anticipate a conclusion that remains true to the story's essence, even if it diverges from the book's trajectory. Balancing faithfulness to the source material with crafting a satisfying ending for the TV adaptation is no easy task. With the second part of Outlander's 7th season on the horizon, there's plenty to anticipate and plenty left unresolved from the 8th episode. Now, let's break down what's coming and how it sets up the rest of the season. One of the most significant cliffhangers is the fate of Jamie, with the big question being where he is and when Buck and Roger will swoop in to rescue him from Rob Cameron's sinister grasp. And what about Brianna and Mandy, who have been left behind? Book readers know there's more drama to come with Jam's abduction, and it's clear that Claire, Jamie, and Ian's arrival in 18th century Scotland won't be without its challenges. Looking ahead, it's likely that the Frasers will eventually return to America. Archbug is still lurking, waiting for Ian to return to Rachel, and there's always the possibility that William will discover Jamie is his father. Meanwhile, we can expect to see familiar faces as Jamie, Claire, and Ian journey toward Lallybroch, Jamie's family home. Casting announcements have confirmed that Jamie will reunite with his sister Jenny, though the role has been recast with Kristen Atherton stepping in due to Laura Donnelly's scheduling conflicts. We'll also see Jamie's brother-in-law Ian, his stepdaughter Joan, and his ex-wife Laura Fraser. There will also be flashbacks featuring characters like Giles Duncan, Jamie's father Brian, and his uncle Dougal. Though they are all deceased, their past influence on Jamie and Claire's lives will be revisited. Given the complex history these characters share with the Frasers, we're in for a dramatic second half of Season 7. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. With all the changes and upcoming drama in Outlander, what are your thoughts on how the show will manage its final season and its divergence from the books? Are you excited about the potential surprises, or do you have any concerns? Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.